Hello again, everybody. Welcome to the show. It is Hump Day, and it is Back to the Window with Scott and Scott, your usual 3 p.m. pals. I am pal number one. I am Scott Steehn, lead handicapper at winnersandwiners.com.
And I'm your co-host, Scott Reichel, senior handicapper over winnersandwiners.com.
And together we do this each and every day, 3 p.m. Eastern Time, 2 p.m. Central, Monday through Friday, as Scott and I join together and do our very best to help you guys in that journey to head back to the window to cash those winning tickets. So, welcome to the show, Scott. What kind of Tuesday did you have?
Overall, pretty good. Ended up winning my no-run first inning. It was even more fun when you had 6 runs in the second inning, which I like to call not my problem, because it ended up cashing in the first. Besides that, really can't complain. I still got my son's future bet. They looked really good last night. So hopefully they'll be able to close it out sooner rather than later. Besides that, overall, just a pretty good, mostly uneventful Tuesday, but I won what I bet.
Excellent. JC Stone in the house. Said an easy find today, thanks to me. Well, I appreciate it. I had to go through and change the time, so hopefully that helped out. Had a good day yesterday, Scott. I missed my play of the day. I played the first 5 under 4 in the Miami-Arizona game, a game I also liked the Nerfy, and it was a terrible play all the way around, as they put up 4 runs in the first inning between the two of them, and then put up 4 more in the third to just absolutely trash that bet. So 2 pitchers that had pitched pretty well up until that point did not pitch well. Bumgarner, as veterans often do, struggled in the first and then settled down. The Miami starter, Merrill Kelly, started poorly and then went downhill from there.
Wait, who is starting for Miami?
Or sorry, that's today's. That's tomorrow's.
Was it Rogers who was pitching yesterday?
Who was pitching yesterday? No, it wasn't Rogers. Who the hell? I thought
Alcantara's pitching today.
Yeah, it's Alcantara to Kelly today. I don't have it written down from the day.
Okay, either way.
Before it was. I'm trying to think who the hell it was. Decent pitcher. Somebody that I liked. Okay. And now I hate them. They're dead to me.
Okay.
So other than that, we hit all the premiums. So that was a good thing, as we had.
Basketball or baseball stuff?
I had a basketball. I had the under in the Philadelphia-Miami game. I had the over in the San Francisco-Colorado baseball game. And I had the over in the Angels game, a game that I thought we were going to take a bad beat on because it was stuck at 8 forever. And then here comes Brett Phillips, everybody. Fantastic. Thank you very much. What did he give up? 5 runs, 4 runs? What was the final on that? 14?
I saw Rendon hit a lefty home
run.
So I feel like that was kind of the story of the day for Tampa, except it wasn't. We'll get to that game a little bit later.
Magellan Sports, not a surprise. Magellan Sports is checking in early. Boom. Dodgers minus, was it 6.5, 7.5?
Both.
Well, yeah, I know they both
think it was
hit.
I think it was 7.5 plus 650.
Yep, correct. Well done.
They won 11-1.
Nothing like hitting a 3-team parlay on a single game.
And they're also losing today, I think 3-0. So you picked really the perfect game to get the Dodgers.
Yes, we however did not, as we picked.
Another tied now. Never mind.
We picked the game before.
They were down 3-0. I just saw that they scored 3 runs in the 7th with no outs. So of course it seems like the Dodgers are going to win the game.
The game we happen to cover, they go down 3-0, and then all of a sudden it's 6-0. So yep. They did nothing. So, yeah, very good. Congratulations to Magellan Sports taking the serious alternative run line there. So we want to welcome everybody aboard. We do appreciate you stopping by, especially if you're doing it live, man. That's pretty cool. We love talking to you guys in real time. Don't forget to show a little love, if you would be so kind. Smash that thumb. Let us know that you're digging what we're doing. And, of course, subscribe to the YouTube channels. It makes us look really good. Subscribe to the Winners and Whiners YouTube channel and the Max Wagers Network YouTube channel as well. And check out all the great offerings here at the Max Wagers Network. All the good folks from Picks and Parlays, plus all the good folks from Winners and Whiners, man. It's like peanut butter and jelly. There hadn't been a better mixture since peanut butter and jelly, since Goober. We talked about that, I guess. I think that was my family and I. We talked about. Do you remember the name of the? Did you remember the name of the product, Scott? Where
I did not.
Peanut butter and jelly were mixed together. It's called Goober. I had no idea.
Sounds hit or miss.
No idea. It's okay. It's okay. Yesterday on the video, Scott. By the way, I was recounting how I did. Talked about the farm play. We hit it. I said I knew we had the over in a hockey game, and it was, and I couldn't remember what the hell it was. And then I looked at the board, and it doesn't matter what it was because they all hit.
Yeah, there's the Hurricanes.
I know. It was rock me like the hurricane. So a lot of great offerings here at Max Wagers Network. Check it out. Noon, Midday Money with Sean Higgs, 1 o'clock, Morning Wood with Allie Burns. Me and Chris doing parlays. Chris was on fire yesterday, by the way. Hit a 4-teamer at 12-1. Hit another premium one at 32-1. Good day.
Hit a 32-1 parlay?
Yeah, hit 4 teams with plus money.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
It was including a plus 175 on.
Did you tail? I'm guessing you did not tail that because it would have lost.
Yes, that's exactly right. I've sworn off the parlays to give him a chance. I cannot. My parlay luck continues. I just don't hit fucking parlays, buddy. So.
But that was on the show, or that was a premium event?
As a premium. They hit a 12-1 on the show.
That's how you know you're legit, when you're giving out 32-1 hits on premium picks. That's how you know you're doing something right.
That'll keep the hate mail down for a couple of days.
Should. People will forget in a week, but you know.
I'll guarantee it. People will forget fucking by Wednesday. I didn't hit anything today. So
why do we listen to this guy? It's like because I hit a 32-1 shot 3 days ago.
By the way, we have links to both our premium service. I'm at 8-1 over the last 3 days. Like I said, Chris is on fire.
I'm 0-0.
And Scott's still 0-0. So depending on if you like to ride the variance roller coaster, check out Chris's parlays because you have that chance of a huge payoff. If you like a little more steady play, if you're a little more conservative, check out my plays as well.
And there's only one overall number that matters, or it's mostly an acronym. It's called ROI.
Yep.
That's really all that matters. Are you in the green, or are you in the black, or are you in the red?
Correct.
That's really it.
At the end of the week, where are you at? So, yeah, very good. And, of course, Scott and I, 3 p.m., Sean Miller doing his Soccer from Across the World show. And we'll finish it up with Detroit Lenny, Nick, and Tim Earl doing game time decision. So, Brewers are like 14-1 down, or 14-1 down 4. Brewers live are 14. Heading into the 8th.
They're not gonna win. Don't bother.
I don't. At 14-1, I don't hate that. Ohtani today, 4 p.m. local time to the Angels sweep. I know Chris liked the Angels quite a bit in that game. I was kind of on board as well. This is a Tampa Bay team that has been very streaky all season long, and they're kind of in the middle of a down streak. Logan Gilbert goes, where did I have that? It's Ohtani, and I'm trying to think who he's going up against McClanahan. Somebody who's been okay, but I'm digging that matchup. I think that's a decent price on the Angels. You?
I don't necessarily mind it. For me, Ohtani is definitely the better pitcher. McClanahan had a lot of expectations going into the season. The issue is, even when he was living up to those expectations, he's never really gone length, which has been an issue. Ohtani can. But Tampa, truth is, they've really not been playing well lately. They did win a series against Seattle. I can't say that it was a pretty one because a couple of games were up in the air. But to look through the overall performances by this team, when you lose 3 in a row and each of the last 2, or each of the first 2 games in the series, I should say, you've been outscored 23-3. I kind of want to pass on Tampa. I think, I'll tell you what, they're not going to get no hit again. Does that count?
Yeah, counts for something.
So I'll lean to Ohtani because it seems like the Angels are just playing better baseball right now.
Okay. Good enough. Magellan says, or King Me says his best bets are Cardinals run line, Warriors money line. Warriors money line, yes. Cardinals run line, yeah. Okay. I still worry about this Cardinals team being able to score, but that's my only problem with them on the run line, especially since they're at home.
Baltimore's also won 3 in a row. Cardinals have lost 3 in a row.
Yep. They've scored 3 runs in 3 of their last 4. They put up 7 against Baltimore, but that was after Baltimore pretty much called off the Dogs in a game that they won easily. So, okay, I'll say Godspeed to you, King Me. I like the Warriors. I like Mikolas in the matchup, in the pitching matchup over Spencer,
Mikolas Ultra
Mikolas Ultra, yeah, for he's a St. Louis guy,
but
Spencer Watkins, despite
randomly been okay this season.
Yeah, he's been all right. Tell you what he does is he walks a shit ton of guys. We talked about that on Allie's show last night. He gives up 2 walks per 9, and that's not ideal at all. And he spells his name with an S, and that makes me crazy. Spencer Watkins, just not good.
Yeah.
Is tonight the night Golden State ends that series? I believe it is.
I think it should be.
GG, Memphis. GG. 4-point favorite net.
Yes, I believe it's 4, something along those lines. But for
Yeah.
me, it's a situation where Memphis has been good without Ja this season, but both teams shot so badly last game. Golden State found a way to pull it out at the end. I gotta wonder what the psyche is of Memphis, knowing that they're not only missing their best player, but they're also down 3-1. Would it surprise me if Golden State opens up a lead and Memphis potentially rolls over? Let's just say I would not be shocked. You? At some point, you're looking at the abyss.
I go both ways on this. I think the fact they're down 3-1 is a lot more important than the fact that they're out without Ja Morant, because they have shown the ability to rally without Ja. We've talked about it incessantly, as there are 20-5 without Ja this season. However, this is the playoffs. This is a different situation, and you kind of down 3-1. You've got to have all hands on deck, especially your best hand.
And it's not even like you can pretend that if you steal one here, Ja would be back for game 6 and 7. Like, he's been ruled out already.
Yeah.
So you're not only looking at this game without him, you're looking at the next 3 games without him. So maybe they can defend home court, maybe it provides a spark, but realistically, I'm assuming Golden State will shoot better. And Memphis offensively without Ja, really not good, because the less Ja's on the court, the more shots Dylan Brooks is taking.
Yeah, and we've seen the folly in that. Plus, the real guy that picked up the slack in this is Bane, and
he's injured.
You can't convince me Bane's over 70%, 60%.
Well, he can't bend over. His back is completely destroyed right now.
Jim brings up an excellent point, and I'm going to expand on it. He says that shadows are going to be a big factor in